Okay, so let's keep going on this convertible note conversion method and filling in these boxes here. Zoom in for you a little bit to make sure that it's easy to see and read. So, the series seed ownership is just like we calculated before. It is the invested funds divided by the post-money valuation. So, and that's a percentage, about 8%, 7.96%. And that is true of all of these. So you can see that the series seed ownership is going to be slightly different for each of these methods because the post-money valuation is different. And once again, the most founder-friendly method has the lowest series seed ownership. The least founder-friendly method has the highest series seed ownership. So the post-money option pool is a factor of this over here, where we input this 15%. So let's do that. And one more time. There. The post-money founder percentage is similar to how we calculated over here in series seed share price. So it is just 1 minus the series seed ownership minus the post-money option pool. So 77.04, and it's going to be a little bit different in all these scenarios. So total shares post-financing. The total shares post-financing is the founder shares divided by the post-money founder percentage. So what that is this $1 million, this million shares divided by what those million shares now represent, which is 77.04% of the company. So that would mean that after investment, the company now has this many shares outstanding, the almost 1.3 million. So that's true for all of these as well. So as you notice, the only difference between these methods is how the post-money valuation is calculated. Okay, so founder shares, we know what that is. That is 1 million. But what we want to do is we want to use this as a check, right? So we want to multiply this 77.04 times this 1.297 to get a million. So let's do that for all of these and make sure that we get the same thing. So that's what I did. As you can see up in the formula line, up here, there's now a formula that multiplies the post-money founder percentage times the total shares post-financing. So that means that we're still correct with our percentages. So investor shares, the investor shares would be the 7.96% times the total shares post-financing, 103,281. And now let's just copy and paste that over as well, so we can see the investor shares change slightly too. And I'll do the same thing for the option pool. The option pool shares stay the same, or the percentage stays the same. The share count will vary slightly. Now, the option pool shares are the 15% times the total shares post-financing. And now we have to figure out how to calculate share price. So we do it the exact same way that we did it over in column H and I. So what we do is we take the invested funds and divide that by the number of shares that we got for those funds. And that gives us the share price. Pretty simple way to do it. So we invested $345,800 and we got 103,000 shares right here. So the share price is 3.35. So let's copy and paste that over. You can see the share price is changing ever so slightly, which is also an indication of pre-money having the highest share price, so that's the most founder-friendly, percentage ownership having the lowest share price, so that's the least founder-friendly, and then dollars invested having one somewhere in the middle, so it is a middle ground that you can find if you're having trouble negotiating how the convertible debt is actually supposed to convert.